Good morning, sir. Fine, how you doing? Fine. Sorry, my name is Senes, so Aguara asking people story and their advice for younger generation. So, sir, please can I interrupt? Yes, sorry. Okay, let me put this mic. Okay, so what's your name and your state?
By Moon Danjuma Sharif from Kogi State.
Your state, okay. Can you tell something about yourself and your life?
Okay, my story has been like full of ups and downs. So I've been working after NYC. I served at Sibaro in Commandi Secondary School. Then after NYC, was being within that particular school, and later on I resigned to start online tutoring because of the tediousness of what of the work and all. So it's really been nice working remotely, but it's always back and forth. It's not always stable compared to that kind of school work. So that's just it.
What do you study in your school?
Yes, mechanical engineering.
Mean,
Mechanical engineering.
engineering. So, what the challenge that was inside your mechanical engineering?
Okay. Currently, I would say there's no any challenge in mechanical engineering so far that I did my parts, qualified, get certificates, get understanding the concepts and all. So the only challenge now is getting jobs for what mechanical engineering related work. Like I noticed some of my friends struggling left and right, trying to get jobs for work. So that's the major challenge currently. Like you need friends, and also the government should try their best not to be posting coppers to work to schools. Maybe post them to companies. Then after them, the company can now retain them. Because I can notice for myself, for example, I always give energy to anything I'm doing. So if after my NYSC and I was being retained in the school, it's a possibility that if I serve in a company, it's a likely chance the company will also retain me based on my understanding, my brilliance, because academically I'm sound. Also, what in terms of what technological wise, I'm so sound. So if I work in a company to some extent, there's a likely chance, let's say 80-90% chance I'll be retained at a particular company. So government posting me to NYSC, like to school, is one of the setback that might render me or like hinder me going forward company related works. So that's one of the major challenges I'm noticing in terms of what getting job precisely, engineering related works.
Where do you serve in your NYC?
Okay, I serve at Command Secondary School about Odobu Barracks.
So now, what encouraged you to go and study this course?
Okay, actually, mechanical engineering, I already know from this right from the onset that I'm going to be studying engineering, but I do not know precisely engineering I'm going to study precisely. So it was the cafe guy that I asked then that, what's a course do you think I want to study engineering? Now you have to specify it in engineering. I asked the cafe guy that, okay, just which one do you think is tough? And the cafe guy said mechanical engineering, and I said registered mechanical engineering. And today I found myself studying what mechanical engineering. So it's really a cafe that I didn't choose it from because I already know that I can handle all engineering what courses. So I'm already satisfied I can handle the tough ones and all that. So there's no motivation precisely, just that I already know I'm going to study engineering. So somebody suggested mechanical, and I found myself studying mechanical engineering then.
So now, this is the last question I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
If you have opportunity to go back age of 20, what the mistake and you will not do it again? And number two, what the best advice you're going to give our younger generation? That's two questions. Answer
Okay.
one.
If I have the time to go back to 20, maybe going back to school, I would say I would have studied technological wise courses, like in terms of software engineering, or even studying pure mathematics, because I'm very sorry in mathematics. That's studying mechanical. I'm not saying it is great, it's a mistake. But to some extent, it restricts me in getting some kind of job offers. For example, now, applying to polytechnics, applying to job firms, so they'll be asking you that, they would have preferred if you study civil engineering, if you study electrical engineering. So, to me, one of the mistake I'm noticing to some extent is the course. Yes, I would have studied something different from mechanical, maybe something like electrical or civil. So if I'm going back, say let's say just go back to 20, I will immediately run and choose electrical or civil, not mechanical. That's just the one.
So now, the last question was to what the advice you're going to give our younger generation?
Okay. The young advice I'm going to give to younger generation is that you have to give your best to tech, because tech, for example, especially software engineering, all those kind of Pythons, Java, and all that what programming languages. There's a lot of let's say money is there in terms of software designing, what apps, designing sites. If you're really good in it, there's no anywhere you're going to work software. You just sit down, design codes, design programs, and you're good to go. Companies should be requesting for you, even not even in Nigeria, outside the country. So if I give any younger generation that put your energy in terms of what of tech, because especially with AI, artificial intelligence currently.
Yeah.
So focus more because artificial intelligence is just starting at the basic level. In years to come, it's going to be something robotic here and here. So if you can start artificial intelligence currently, years to come, you're not going to lose anything in that regard. So for the younger generation, my advice to them is that go for tech, and if you can, go for what AI. Give AI your best and machine learning. I'm also giving it my best as well. But you know, these days, you just media finance to even go for learning these days. It's kind of tough. You have to be motivated and all that. So that's just it.
Thanks, and thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you. See you next time. Yeah.